All right, Cancer, what is up, my Cancers? Hope you're doing awesome. I'm pretty good. I hope everything's going well in your life. Welcome to the reading. Welcome to Hidden Key, where I'm going to read your astrology and I'm going to read your tarot. This is mostly for Cancer risings, but you can use your sun or your moon sign as well. Or, you'll get deeper into your, your Venus or whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. This is a whatever you want reading, but it's mostly for Cancer risings, all right? Because that's what I do the astrology for. All right, and if you want to win a free reading like this, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and then let me know down below in the comments that you subscribed, and that gets you a free entry. Like I do a drawing every month, and I'll pick one person out of the bucket because I'll write your name physically on a piece of paper, put it in a bucket, and then I'll draw it at the end of the month. All right, and you got a few days left until the end of the month too, so get your name in there. And if you want an extra entry, head over to my website, hiddenkeydesign.com, and sign up for my newsletter. I don't have any newsletters. I don't really put anything out, but it gets you a free entry. So yeah, it's good. And if I ever do put out a newsletter, it'll only be informative and to let you know if I'm going to have any like great sales on my services, which I don't do often, but you get 10% off, so that helps. All right, Cancer. Well, let's see what's going on in your astrology. We got the Uranus opposite Venus today, which is the 27th. I'm not sure if this video will get up on the 27th. But yeah, so this is a very interesting opposition. Basically, it's something unexpected happening in your love life. Now, this could indicate. This could really indicate anything in as far as your love life comes, but as far as your love life is concerned, but it brings out the stuff that's hidden, I find. Like brings out, say if somebody's been having an affair or something, like that could come out, and your relationship could change. But if your relationship is healthy and stable, well then maybe you do try something new in the bedroom, or something like unexpected to do with love. And this could also happen with money as well. But yeah, and if you're single, this could actually mean like a new love and something coming out of nowhere, seemingly, because it's Uranus, right? And of course, that is in your 11th house. Uranus, that is in Taurus. So that's like maybe something coming in from your friend groups or from your social circles. Like, geez, could be anything. So yeah, all right. Yeah, the 11th house is typically ruled by Aquarius, so that's like the internet too. So keep that in mind. All right, what else we got going on? On the 28th, Neptune is stationed. It's just stationed. It just stopped. It's like dead stop, and it's getting ready to go forward again. Now, this is interesting because it's it's square the nodes, and the nodes of the moon are like where we're headed and where we've been. So this is a chance to kind of, get that divine inspiration of like, what do we want? Like, what dream are you trying to create in your life, right? So at the same time, the moon is trine all this Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter energy, which is really getting us to, get in touch with our emotions during this big change. Like, we're going through a big change. And, like, you're probably going through all sorts of emotions because of it. And now we're going into an eclipse on the 29th to 30th, depending on where you are. And this energy is very intense. And so it's really asking you, it's like, what kind of story do you want to create? What world do you want to live in? Because if you want to just sit around and do nothing, and I heard one astrology talk like, do you want to let the lizard people eat you? Well then, yeah, just sit around, do nothing. But if you're feeling inspired, if you're feeling called to action, if you're getting synchronicities, if you're having weird things happen, like you're seeing all of a sudden numbers happening, like 111 or 1212 or all that kind of stuff, like that stuff matters. Pay attention to what you're thinking at that moment. That matters, okay? Or if you're talking to people and you have like similar stories or something, pay attention to that kind of stuff, because that's very important to you. It's actually bringing you forward through the North Node to whatever your destiny is. So pay attention to these signs, pay attention to the synchronicities. It's super important, especially as we go into the eclipse, because this is like really, really powerful energy. It's going to be powerful energy for the next 4 weeks. So yeah, pay attention to that. Venus, let's see. I was going to say Venus is in Libra and Helio, which it is. So it's kind of exalted there. Or it's home there. So yeah, relationships, attention, that could be getting a lot of attention. pay attention to beneficial relationships, like things that are actually making you feel good, or like processing things. That's good. Is Libra's relationships, of course. Venus is love. This is going to be over Aldebaran as well, this eclipse. So this is very, very interesting. This is like the bullseye. This is literally, looking, like focusing on what the heck you want. Write the story you want to live in. Be the hero of your story. Go for that job. Go for the dream thing. Go for that love story. Do the thing that is going to make you happy. Start doing that now. Because if you don't start doing this before the end of the year, it's going to be very hard after the end of the year. Like once the transition to Jupiter and Saturn going into Aquarius, it's going to be super hard. But if you're already doing the work, it's going to be pretty easy. So if you can start doing the work now, get yourself in line, start the business, start whatever you got to do. Do it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to kick off. Like, as long as you're doing it from your highest and greatest good, it's going to pop off. It's just what's going to happen. All right, Cancer? All right, what else we got going on? After the new moon, we have Neptune going direct on the 30th. All right, so at the same time as Neptune going direct, which is, new information coming out, things that were once hidden now being revealed. And Neptune, of course, is in your 9th house of belief systems. And yeah, so this is could be just very spiritual based stuff, actually starting to really kick off for you. So this could be a very psychic time for you as well, Cancer. And yeah, and then Mars will start going direct as well in your career house. So this is a lot of steam, a lot of pressure coming in and trying to push you forward into a new life. This is a very exciting time for everybody, and especially you, Cancer, with the career house. And it's so good. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Also, the full moon, the new moon is going to be in Gemini. I forgot to mention that, and that's in your 12th house. So this is hidden things coming to surface. Things that you didn't know were possible happening. Very psychic stuff as well. All right. What else we got going on? So on the 30th as well, we have Lilith transiting Uranus, and this is Lilith in her highest octave. What just happened? Weird. Lilith in her highest octave being hey, we have to create something amazing. And Uranus is yeah, we can do it in any way you want. So yeah, this is the divine feminine coming into power. So you're going to expect something on the 30th that's going to be very, almost jarringly feminine. I don't know how else to say that. Let's see what else we got going on. On December 1st, the moon will be transiting the North Node. Once again, bringing up that story. What do you want? This is a powerful time to create your story, okay? And then as we go through the week, Mercury will move into Sagittarius, where it's kind of weak. It's been in Scorpio, where it's diving deep, but now it's in Sagittarius, and everybody's looking at all these different aims and what they want to do. But Mercury's going to be I don't know what direction to go in. So if you can keep yourself focused on whatever you want to focus on and communicate those things, and you stay in your lane, basically, you'll be okay. Anyways. And that's in your 6th house of work, of everyday routines and that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind. And then finishing off the week, we'll have the moon returning to your sign, Cancer, into your 1st house. So yeah, this is, really reflecting on all the things that have been happening over the past week and being wow, how does this make me feel emotionally? Do I feel better because of this, or do I feel worse off? And how do I want to direct my life from this emotional center? Because you are ruled by the moon. And so, yeah, eclipses and everything, they affect you even more because you're going through this radical change at this time. So give yourself patience, be patient with yourself, give yourself time to rest and relax, but don't do it for too long. Don't settle into relaxation. Go into life with fervor and desire for change, because you can make anything. You can make any story you want. So make it a good one. All right, Cancer? All right, cool. Well, I've rambled on for long enough on the astrology, so let's get into your tarot reading. All right, let's get into your tarot reading here. What we got? So we're going to go with where you're at right now, currently, or recent past, and then we'll jump into what's coming up for you. This week or this month or whatever, through this big change maybe, and then we'll jump into your messages from Spirit. All right, and then we'll clarify everything with some sacred symbols, and we'll jump into a rune at the very end if you want to stick around for that. So, yeah, thank you, Cancer, for sticking around. I really appreciate all of your love and support. And if you've jumped here from the timeline, well, welcome, or from the timestamps, welcome to your tarot reading. All right, let's get into this. What do we got coming up, or rather, what has Cancer been dealing with? What has Cancer been dealing with? Where is Cancer right now? Recent past for Cancer. What is going on with them? What is going on with Cancer? What is going on with Cancer currently? Okay, we got 4 cards. Okay, let's take those. So how do you want to receive? This way. How do you want to receive? This way. Okay. Well, we'll just take them like this. All right. All right, let's get into this. First card is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So this could almost feel like you had everything and then you just like kind of abandoned it. In a sense, like you've left it behind, and this could have been a flawed version of reality, or it could literally mean like maybe you're just not focused on the material at this time. Like this could just be like, you know what, I'm not worried about getting money, I'm not worried about all that stuff, I'm worried about my spiritual side. So that could be what that means as well. So let's see what the underlying energy of this 10 of Pentacles reversed is. The Page of Swords. Okay, so this is young, excited communication coming in. This can be a very spiritual card with, you see all the birds up at the very top there, and the page, it's swords, it's ideas, it's communication, and air. It's like it's closest to the element of spirit. So yeah, I feel like you're moving in a different direction here. You're moving away from the hard material life, Cancer, and you're actually into a more light spiritual a place of truth, you know, like really trying to get to the heart of the matter. So let's see what the underlying energy of this Page of Swords is. It's the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this could be somebody coming into your life, or somebody that's in your life, or has, I mean, this is past, so they've now come into your life. Very passionate, very, very driven to actually, I feel like with the pyramids here, it's like I feel like it's talking about mysteries, because the pyramids are kind of mysterious, and also seeing the salamander on his cloak here, which is indicating protection. So all right, I'm also getting the sense of this could be somebody coming in very fiery, obviously, and yeah, just passionate. Like this is like spirit directing will. This is, yeah, I feel like this could be Aries energy. I'm getting Aries energy from this, and yeah, just it feels like this is somebody very passionate came in. I mean, you're getting lots of communication, obviously. And yeah, so yeah, directed towards spirit and not money. So let's see what this next card is. The Knight of Cups. Wow, you got 2 knights, and this is true love. This is true love. I almost feel like these guys are going in different directions. Like maybe there was somebody who was very passionate, very driven, very and maybe there's another direction that you're going in, because this is the true, like this is the knight in shining armor. This is somebody who's emotionally stable, who can traverse deep emotional waters with the river here, if you notice. And I'm also seeing for the first time, he's got like Hermes boots on, and he's got a like Hermes helmet on, which is Mercury. So this person could have a strong Mercury placement, or you could have a strong Mercury placement. And yeah, this is a white horse. It's symbolizing purity and spiritual communication as well with the horse. And seeing the cliffs, I'm thinking the cliffs, like there is, I don't know, this is the first time I've actually paid attention to the cliffs, but it feels like there's going to be like a hurdle that's going to need to become overcome with this. But it is a very stable energy. So yeah, this could be 2 separate people, or this could be the same person. Like somebody who's very passionate, but also very emotionally stable, or literally you have options, you know? Like you're Cancer, of course you probably have options. So yeah, okay, well let's continue on. Let's go see what energy you got coming on for this week. So what energy do we have coming in for Cancer this week? What energy do we have coming in for Cancer? What energy do we have coming in for Cancer? This could be the near future. This could be a month from now. This could be a week from now. This could be tomorrow. This is just the near future, what's coming in. There's no timeline here. near future for Cancer, please. Thank you. Okay, we got the Four of Swords. So this is indicating taking some time to rest. And this is what I was saying before in the astrology. This is, if you need to rest, if you need to meditate, if you need to recenter yourself, this is the time to do it. Just like refocus, but then get back out into the world, because the next card is the King of Swords. This is somebody who expresses themselves fully, and allows for truth to flow through them. Like with the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, I'm feeling like this is, you're actually getting to a position where you're very stable in your thoughts this week. Alternately, this could be somebody else that is very stable in their thoughts. But I'm getting this sense of that you are this person. You're going to be this person this week. Maybe you can be stable mentally for others. Which, I mean, yeah, generally you're very caring. So that makes sense. I'm also seeing nature here, so maybe getting out in nature would be good this week, just to kind of breathe in life again. So going for walks, going to the woods if you have woods, that would be amazing. And yeah, this is truth and integrity. So being honest with yourself, being truthful with others, and making sure that you are, doing the best you can do, right? All right, let's see what the underlying energy of... Actually, I feel like not the underlying energy. I want to know what else is coming up for Cancer this week. The Fool. Ooh, awesome. I mean, who doesn't like to see the Fool in the spread? So yeah, so this is amazing energy. You're moving into something completely unknown. Like I feel like there's hurdles here. We got the two cliffs. So there is you're moving towards something amazing. Like you have the backing of spirit behind you. You have, like I said before, there's synchronicities. I'm seeing the flower here. I'm seeing the red inlining of his cloak, meaning like this is like victory. Like you have the fiery Martian passion to do it. Golden legs. I feel like everything is kind of like divinely guided. And you got a little dog. Maybe you have a dog in your life, or maybe somebody else has a dog. But I'm also, this is weird too. I've never really noticed this. There's actually mountains. It almost looks like there's mountains here, but then there's a huge mountain range. So for me, this almost feels like otherworldly. And I don't know why. I don't know why this is making me feel like otherworldly. Like there's multiple mountain ranges. Maybe there's multiple suns. Like, geez, like anything's possible. So maybe you're venturing into the spiritual world a little bit more, although like the Fool doesn't necessarily mean spiritual. I'm just getting that message. So yeah, this is just, just knowing that whatever you do, you have the universe's support. And just remember that. Remember that whatever trial you come up against, if you set your mind on it, if you set your heart on it, and you're willing to like leap into the void, you will be caught by the universe. You will be safe. And yeah, you're good. You're good. You are good. Let's see what the underlying energy of this Fool is. What is the underlying energy of this Fool, please? Can I get one card for clarification on the Fool card, please? One card clarification on the Fool, please. That's more than one card. All right, well, it's all good stuff. I mean, we got change, patience, and celebration, but let's actually get one card. One card, please, for my amazing Cancers. What do you got for me? Thank you. Temperance, which way do you want to receive? This way. Temperance, okay. So yeah, this week it's gonna, you gotta be patient. I feel like being patient, it's not about just being patient with whatever you're doing. It's about being patient with yourself too. Like if you're going through this, if you're going through like, deeper emotional stuff and you're trying to figure out your thoughts and meditate and like clear old things away, it takes patience. It takes time. You got to like sit down and really do the work in order to get to the place where you feel like, yeah, I'm actually free. I can do whatever the fuck I want, And I mean, we got the wings of Michael right here, and like he can red wings, like fiery passion, determination, willpower, and then you got the crown. You got like a double. Well, I guess it's just a one crown, but it reminds me of the Hierophant crown, which is triple crowned. But yeah, this is patience. This is also alchemizing like both land and water to create something new. And if you this is kind of interesting because these cups are kind of defying gravity. So I feel like that in some sense this is like, I feel like this is talking about doing something kind of beyond what is normally done. You know, like this is like beyond the physical world. I mean, he's got his third eye kind of open there. He's got the triangle on his chest symbolizing unity. The path leading to the mountains once again. You got a lot of mountains, so lots of spiritual sort of elements here, Cancer. And yeah, you got lovely flowers. All right. Okay, well, let's continue. Let's go into see what messages from Spirit are. This is getting a little bit long-winded. So, what are Cancer's messages? What does Cancer need to hear? What messages are there for Cancer? What messages are there for Cancer? Thank you. King of Cups, how do you want to receive? Reversed. Okay. So this could indicate some imbalanced emotion here. Or perhaps some immaturity when it comes to emotion. Let's see what this underlying card is. Three of Swords. Okay, so this is about some sort of breakup, some sort of separation. Universe is pointing out today. So this is somebody who was not stable in their emotions, and it ended. I feel like it ended, or there's supreme heartache, some sort of heartache. This could be over something in the recent past, or something even deeper than that. Like this could have been like some sort of action, some sort of thoughtless emotional action that led to heartbreak. So let's get an underlying energy for this Three of Swords, please. What is going on with this Three of Swords? What is going on? What is the situation? What is this Three of Swords, please? What is this Three of Swords? Okay, well we got a bunch here. We got, all right. No, okay, just these two cards then. Okay, well the first one that's closest is, oh, we got more. All right, so Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. So it feels like this person was feeling unstable financially. That's why they're emotionally insecure and, you know, broke hearts. So let's see what the next card is here. Three of Wands. Yeah, it's a lack of optimism, a lack of belief, I feel, with the three of Wands. Like there was progress, but it's just like, you know, you can't go forward if you don't believe in it. And the next card we got here is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So yeah, this kind of came out of nowhere in a bad way. Very interesting. But like everything else on your board is like really good, really positive. So I feel like universe is just trying to remind you that, like, trying to focus on, I feel like focusing on material things and waiting for things just to happen to you, it's going to lead to kind of a heartbreak situation, or yeah, this is just one situation for you specifically. All right, if that resonates, then it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Another part of the reading might be for you. So let's see what else is going on. Just trying to make any connections here. So yeah, I'm feeling like very good about the recent past. Stuff has been happening, but you're still kind of dealing with this situation. And yeah, some sort of a situation, broken heart, instability, not optimistic, and just happened out of nowhere and kind of threw things under the bus because of some emotional instability. Somebody who wasn't willing to open or be aware, or, you know, something to do with their emotional state, their emotional clarity. Okay. All right, well, let's continue. Let's go into your sacred symbols. Let's see what's going on. Can I get some clarification on these cards? What does Cancer need to read? Or what does Cancer need to hear? What does Cancer need to hear? What does Cancer need to hear today? What does Cancer need to hear today? What does Cancer need to hear today? Oh, almost lost all of those. What does Cancer need to hear? We got to connect with the energy. If you don't connect with the energy, the cards don't come out. You're probably stuck in this mode trying to figure out what the heck that was, because chances are it didn't even happen, or maybe it did happen. Who knows? So let's focus. Let's focus together. Take a breath. And exhale. Focus on the cards. Focus on what you need to hear. What does Cancer need to hear? Thank you. Guides. Yeah. Pay attention to your guides. Your guides have good wisdom. They know what's up. So if you've been getting messages from your guides, or, you know, you work with your guides on a regular basis, listen to what they have to say. You can write it down. Like if you can't remember what they say sometimes, write it down and come back to it later. You may actually discover that they meant it in a different way. Like, that is something very interesting. What else? Let's see. What else comes? What else does Cancer need to hear right now? What else does Cancer need to hear right now, please? Talisman. Ooh, yeah, make a talisman. Talismans are fantastic. You can draw a symbol. You can, like, whatever way you want to do it. You can combine runes to make a symbol, and then you can charge that symbol with intent, with your breath. Imagine it glowing as bright as you possibly can, and then it's charged, and then you can keep it with you. Keep it like a talisman. Now, talismans bring things towards you. Amulets keep things away from you. So they work hand in hand. So if you really want to, say, get a new job, well, you make an amulet that's like, I don't want, or like, you know, I don't get rid of the bad job, and then make a talisman that says, bring in the new job, like an amulet talisman, kind of like circulating that energy. It'll happen faster, but you can always just use a talisman. Anyway. Let's continue. Okay, we got one more card. Next card is Stormy. Yeah, and Stormy over top of this situation. Dang. And you know what? Stormy times are also ahead. And guess what? Stormy seas make for good sailors. You're not going to learn anything if it's not stormy. If you don't go through any ups and downs, you're not going to learn a goddamn thing. So, with that being said, let's get into your rune. Let's see what happens. What energy does Cancer need to work with this week? What energy can help Cancer? What energy can help Cancer this week? What energy can help Cancer this week? What energy can help Cancer? Thank you. Flip it over. Ooh, flow. Oh, what is the name of this? I forget. Geez, flow. I'm just gonna look at the book. Lagoos. All right, Lagoos. All right, so let's go to page 96. Now this is the rune about flowing and like going forward. So let's see, 95, 96. Flow, water, that which conducts. Water, Cancer, hello. Unseen powers are active here. Creative and fertile powers of nature. The attributes of this rune are water, fluidity, the ebb and flow of tides and emotions, of careers and relationships. Lagoos fulfills our needs to immerse ourselves in the experience of living without having to evaluate or understand. It speaks to the desire for comfort and the satisfaction of emotional needs to the lunar side of our nature. While the sun strives for differentiation, the moon draws us towards unity and merging. This rune often signals a time for cleansing, for reevaluating, reorganizing, realigning. A rune of deep knowing, Lagoos may call you to study spiritual matters in readiness for self-transformation. Success now lies in your intuitive knowing, in attuning to your own rhythms. A rune of the self relating rightly to the self. Lagoos signifies what alchemists called the conjunctio, or sacred marriage. In fairy tales, it is where the hero and the heroine live happily ever after. Lagoos. What a powerful thing. And yeah, unseen powers. What did I talk about before about spiritual stuff? And yeah. So yeah, runes just back stuff up. That's just how it is. All right, Cancer. Well, if you enjoyed this reading, I love that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much. I love you. You're amazing. And yeah, have a fantastic week. And if you want to book one of these readings, I have them on my website. So just click the down below. And if you want to win a free one, hit the subscribe button and let me know down below that you subscribed, and you'll be entered to win. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic week. Take care, Cancer.